Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T, and it is Saturday, November the 5th at 8 p.m. And I don't know if anyone's actually on. Let me see if I can see this. Hi, Veronica. I can see Veronica. I can see Miller. How is everybody? Hi, Jessica. Nice to see you all. Yes, I think I can see everybody. Okay, great. So please like this video and share this video. Hey, Cherie, you're able to watch tonight. So glad to see you. So it is so wonderful to be with you, of course. Let me just go onto the Facebook page and double check that. I mean, I'm assuming it's working well because hi, Chloe, with no H, CLOE. I love that. Miller, I'm not too bad. Lots happening. So much is going on. I feel like, you know what? It's in one of those really long weeks. I've had a friend here from overseas who it was so great to catch up with him, and it's been such a busy period. So to be quite honest with you, I'm really forgetting what day of the week it is, to be completely honest. And it's one of those things, isn't it? Hey, Kelly, really good to see you. Hi, Anne. So please, if you could like and share this video, that would be fabulous. And once you've liked and shared it, if you would like to get a complimentary reading with either Niki or Joyce, you're more than welcome to. Oh, Sheree, who's fighting? Watching you and the Sonny Bill Williams fight. Oh, what's that on? That sounds really interesting. Sheree, I feel like you need to host some get-togethers at yours. Can I come over? You make the great food. I feel like everything you watch, I'm interested in. You're a keeper, Sheree. This is from our production, I think, or maybe not. Maybe it is. They've said, welcome, everybody. It's on Stan. I've got Stan. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so let me just check the video is working. It is. Okay, so our website is psychictvinternational.com. Our phone numbers are 02-907-10199. Phone number is in the US, 1914-373-7280. Phone number in Canada, 17788-071426. And the mobile number worldwide is +61 488 25177. Calls. I'm just messaging a producer because I can't click a link above. There's no link above my head. You'll see that there's no link. Normally what happens is when I'm live, I just hit the link above me and then I can go on. But because I can't do that, it's going to take up way too much time for me to search it in the separate bar and type in the website. So, while I'm hosting, so I can't do that. So I'm trying to find out who's on. Hey. Okay, so Cherie, if you could just let everyone know how to do it if they don't do it correctly, because until I find out who's logged in, I'll let you know about our complimentary service that we do offer here every Thursday and every Saturday. There are going to be some changes, I think, to the show soon. I don't know too much, but I do suspect that there are going to be some changes. What I can tell you, let me get the phone number out, if I can find it. There is a show happening in, oh, hold on, everything's happening. Okay, we've got Chantel available on pin 9103, JJ available on pin 9120, and Kat available on pin 9803. So if you'd like to call one of them, they're available right now for you. And the numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. They're also above my head. And the website again is psychictvinternational.com. Now, next Thursday, the 10th in Sydney, they're pre-recording a show that will be airing on Foxtel's Aurora channel. Oh, God, I'm just giving myself a mark. Now, that will be recorded on Thursday the 10th in Sydney. So if you're in Sydney or available to be in Sydney and you would like to be part of that recording, I think it's 1 p.m. till 4, I think. It's sometime in the afternoon. It's a few hours. You can be part of the live studio audience. Send an SMS, like a text message, to 0416 106 142, okay? And you could maybe be in the studio audience. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Anna. Sheree, God bless you. Now, this is exactly what you need to do. To be part of the complimentary service, you need to like this video, you need to share this video, and then once you've liked and shared it, you need to leave a comment that you've liked and shared it, and also leave your question, okay? So liked and shared, will I move house soon? What Cherie has done is exactly right, okay? So let's bring on Niki, who is one of our guest psychics, and then we'll bring on Joyce, and then you'll meet them. Let me see. Hey, Niki, how are you?
Good, darling. How are you?
Not too bad. What's happening? What's new?
Oh, darling, it's beautiful here. Perfect one day, beautiful the
Yeah.
next. Queensland.
Oh,
You know
love
what it's
that.
like. I
Perfect
know.
and then beautiful. Love it. Oh, that's amazing, Nikki. You know what? We've had really terrible weather all week, but then today it was beautiful. It was beautiful today. And then the next few days here in Melbourne, we've got nice weather. But you know what Melbourne's like, right? We have like a week of rain or a week of grayness, and then we get a few days of good weather. So
I
Queensland's the
know.
place to be. Queensland's the place to be for good weather. So tell us, Nikki, more about you, please. I know most people know you, but for those who might not, please tell us.
All right. So, fourth generation psychic. I've been with Psychic TV International now for many, many, many years.
Hmm.
I've grown up on this show.
Hmm.
And I've been doing readings since since 18 years of age, really, and
Hmm.
so we're going into a 30-plus year career. That's all I've done, apart from being a mum.
Amazing.
Uh, so yeah, I just love it. As you know, I
Yeah.
love readings. I love helping. I love connecting people in with their loved ones that have crossed. All that stuff, all the good
Hmm.
stuff.
Okay. Amazing. You are one of the originals, Nikki, and everyone loves you. I mean, if you are new here and you're watching, everyone loves Nikki.
Thank you.
You know that show? What's that show? Everyone Loves Raymond. Wasn't that Everyone Loves Raymond or something? Was
It
it Everyone Loves
was. It
Raymond?
was.
Yeah, it was. We need the theme song, Nikki. We need to get the theme song. All right,
We
let's bring
do.
on Joyce. Let's bring on Joyce, and we'll meet Joyce. I don't know where Joyce just went. Joyce just vanished. Nikki, I'm just curious. On the bottom of the screen, you can see what I can see. Did you notice that Joyce's picture was blank? Did you notice that?
Yeah, I haven't seen Joyce at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, that was me neither, because I saw it just had a little toggle saying Joyce's name, but it was completely blank. Now
Yeah.
that's completely gone. So I've got no idea where Joyce is. So, Joyce, if you're out there listening, if you can come back, that would be fabulous. If you can't, Nikki, it looks like it's just you. Um,
Okay.
let's go. All right,
Yep.
let's start off with. Do you want to say anything else? Do you want to say anything else since we can start? Do you want to
Me?
say anything else? Yeah. Do you
Oh,
want anything else to say?
yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. Just I think everyone needs to just really try and breathe and just be calm as we're coming to the ends of 2022. It's been a very rough year. A lot of truth in 2022. A lot of pain. A lot of letting go. And so we're entering a very exciting time, spiritually speaking. So we're just going to get dragged along with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy about that because it's a lot lighter next year. This year was everything was just about getting cleared up, and it
Mm.
certainly has done that. And health and getting back on track
Oh
and
God, yes.
finances and all that stuff, anything and everything that needed to be cleansed and cleared within even your own space, within your own mind. I
You're
feel
right.
has been, we've all been touched by it.
You're right. You're so right. I mean, I agree, and I think this year for me was a big blur. To be honest, I mean, I can't believe that it's November. It's been such a blur of a year that I'm still thinking, like, where's the year gone? Like, I feel
I
like, what
know.
have I done this year? I've just had so many things going on. I haven't really been able to enjoy anything. Really, it's been one of those years. So you're spot on. Yeah.
You know what? Sometimes it's just if we can just breathe
Mm,
and just breathe through the day,
mm.
sometimes that's just enough.
Bless
And
you. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, bless you, Nikki. You're love, 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 love. All right, let's bring on Joyce, who's just come on, but she's swirling. Have a look at this. I'm not imagining this, am I? I am seeing
no,
swirling.
no,
Oh, she's
she's
swirling.
swirling.
Hi, Joyce. I don't know if you can hear or see us, but we can see your swirl.
That's Joyce's spirit being.
Hold on, something's happening. Let's see what is happening. This is hilarious. Oh, Cherie said I might not be able to see the fight as it's a pay-per-view event. Oh, got you. Oh, so you're supporting. All right, Cherie, I'm on the team of your mate. Cherie's friend is in a match at the moment, so she's watching our show and the match. Cherie, I'm going for your friend. Come on. All right. I don't know, Joyce, darling. What's happening? Let me just. Hey, I don't think Joyce's internet is working. She's been swirling, and now she's a blank screen. All right, I just let production know. Just everyone, so you all can see, it looks like it's just going to be Niki and I. Joyce, I've got no idea what's happened to you, darling. But anyway, Niki, let's go with your first one is going to be Charlene. Hi, Charlene. She's liked and shared. I would love to hear from her sister who recently died.
Okay. So I had a lady with me right from the beginning, and so this lady is a lady that really doesn't mince her words. So she kind of says it as it is, and I like people like that. I like people that they don't have massive filters around them, so they keep us real. You know, they keep us honest, and this is the feeling that I have. I feel that. It's been a funny old, difficult last 5 years, is what I'm being shown by her overall. And I feel that we'll call her the Queen. Forget about queens, this is the Queen. And she's arrived and she's there and she's good. She's safe. She shows me her beautiful hair. She's very happy with her hair and she feels good and she can breathe and everything's clear and she's safe, and for you not to worry. You know, she'll show you the things that you're waiting for. There's so much love being sent. And also August is a very significant month for someone that's crossed or birth or something along those lines. And also the month of May. And she said, follow the rainbow. Just follow the rainbow. Remember the rainbow. I hope that helps, darling. Bless.
Beautiful reading, Niki. Beautiful. Loved it.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, Cherie, your friends won. I know I'm only meant to bring up comments that say liked and share, but Cherie always likes and share this. Our friend won. Yay! After the second round. Woohoo! See, we're putting it out there, Cherie. I did say I'm going for your friend. Yes. Okay, great. Great news. All right, let's go with another one. Her name is Ree Moon. I've liked and shared. Hi, guys. Love the work you do. Should I leave my current job? I've had 2 opportunities come up. Is it worth me leaving my current job for one of those? Thank you.
All right. So, I mean, a lot of soul searching has been going on in your life, and you do have a gift of bringing things into your life. Sometimes the things that you've manifested have not been the best at different times, but that's all, you know, for your life experience. So that's all good. When it comes to this, I feel that one of these jobs, or the second one out of the 2, is where I feel I'm more inclined to push you, because the environment feels as if it's very supportive and you're kind of with like-minded souls. So I like that feeling. It means that you're going to grow and learn a lot. So I like that environment, but also there's real expansion with this. So possibly this is an Australasia thing, or they've got offices overseas, or there's talk of expansion. There's talk of movement. There's certainly a lot of movement in your life. So things are changing. I mean, stagnation can become a real disease. Stagnation isn't good in the long term, because it can make people quite bitter, because they've got all this energy and it's got nowhere to be expressed. So I'm going to encourage this, because you do need a bit of excitement in your life. You need the blood flowing again. You need to feel like you're alive again. So yes, I feel like that's, you know, the path that you're taking. It's where you're going, and I feel really big breakthrough with you doing this. Thanks.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Niki, Charlene said thank you for her reading. That was the one that
Thank
you read
you.
before, which is amazing. Let's give you, I've got a feeling it's just, yeah, Joyce is definitely not going to be on. So, because again, hello? Yeah, no. Sorry, well, I'm not really sorry. It's not my fault. But anyway, let's go with.
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's go with. I think her name is Anne Eva. Nikki, is it Anne Eva?
Okay.
Yes, Anne Eva. Hello, liked and shared. Nikki, do you see positive changes or travel in my life in the next 12 months? This year has been stressful. Nikki was just talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I do see that there's a lot of change for you, and it's a little bit like meeting up with your destiny. I do feel that things have been very stagnant in your life for the last 9 years. And so there's been some sort of repetitive cycle that you've been in, but very important, obviously, because you had to experience and learn a lot in your life. But this cycle is going to end at the end of this month. So the end of November, 9 years comes to an end, and that's hallelujah for that, because it just sort of opens everything up. So your new year in 2023 will not only be a universal new year, but it's going to be your new cycle. So your personal new year as well. And so you've got kind of like a clear slate to create and do what you want to do. I feel like you go on this real journey, this sort of awakening. That Eat, Pray, Love is the movie that I'm being shown. So there's this expansion taking place, and yes, there's change in work, and there's movement, there's travel, there is. I don't know that you're going to Bali, but the Eat, Pray, Love is important for your spiritual journey wherever you're going, because things are changing, and I'm excited for your life and where it's going, especially over the next 5 years, from this cycle beginning. So just keep putting it out there, just keep being a good person just like you are, and dream big, baby, because I feel like it's all going to happen for you.
Beautiful
Thanks.
reading. Thank you so much, Nikki. That was great.
Thanks.
Nikki, I've got one for you from Karina. I've seen her name a few times. Hi, Karina. Loved and shared. Hi, Nikki. May I have a love reading, please? And should I trust my circle? I'm thinking she means her friends.
Yeah, it's an interesting question. I do feel we'll go into the relationship or love side of things for you. I do feel that I see feelings. I see that there is something being shared with you and another individual, and that individual I feel is quite a fiery person, so very creative, kind of a go-getter. So I feel that things, do get going in your life, especially over the next 6 months, which is lovely to see. And yeah, it's going to be a very good thing for you to kind of be with someone that is of a very similar mindset. So you have very similar goals and ideas. As far as your circle is concerned, I'm going to say that no, there's a couple that I would question. And I feel that you already know who these two people are. And it's quite possible that they're a little bit chummy, or lately have been becoming or seeming a little bit chummy or a little bit detached. There is quite a bit of jealous energy around you. It's not something that I love to um, project or speak of, but you're asking the question and I have to answer honestly. So yes, yeah, there are some things here that need to be looked at, and perhaps not wear your heart on your sleeve. You're very open. It's a very beautiful energy that you have, and you're very open and very kind. But I feel that in some ways it's been taken for granted, and you just need to be very clear and close ranks with the people. And you do have a couple of people that you really can trust with your life and be yourself. But there's two Humpty Dumpty, I'll call them, Humpty and Dumpty, and they're quite negative in their energy. You know who they are. I hope that
Wow.
helps, darling.
Wow. That was great. I love the honesty. Let's go.
Thank you.
This is from Anne Eva. She said, "Thank you so much," from Anne Eva
Thank you.
for the reading that you gave her. Again, just to show, just in case, because people might go, well, no, Joyce, darling, I'm trying to get you on, but there's no screen. You're blank. There's no audio. There's no visual. There's no nothing. So that's just not going to happen. Okay, so let's go with the next one. Niki, let's give you. This is Regan, one of our regulars. Hi, Regan. Loved and shared. Will I move house in March 2023? Oh, that's very specific. Or should I stay where I am? Thank you.
I feel that movement for you is probably a good idea. And so I feel that the spirit will support this being able to happen next year for you. The feeling that I have around you is one of being quite blocked up or enclosed. I don't feel that there's a lot of growth here or movement anymore. I don't feel like it was always like this. It's just really started to change. And so I don't feel that your full potential or who you are as a woman is being expressed as it should be. So at the end of the day, I can't tell you what to do. I mean, you'll be fine even if you decided to stay. Obviously, you are smart. You are able to look after yourself. But I feel that the spirit is showing me, yes, for movement, for March, for 2023, for you to have a new beginning, but also be able to like make some real money. It's like there's this real push towards an abundance. So bringing more in, creating more success in your life, even perhaps starting a business. But it seems to have a very strong overflow here with opening up financially. I feel like you've been in some sort of little bit of a hole with the energy that you've been in. So it's been very difficult to push forward because I feel like you've had a lot of resistance around you. But if we get ourselves in the right energy, obviously it's effortless and people will seek you out. You'll have all sorts of, what seems like, coincidences and just things to help you move forward. So, yeah, thank you. I hope that helps.
Very good. Thanks, Regan. Thanks, Niki. Niki, this is Seal or Sally or Sealy. I have no idea how to say your name, to be honest. Liked and shared. Do you see my spiritual journey expanding next year? Great question.
Very great question. So, the first thing I see with you is I get taken to like the old Roman or Greek days, right? So I feel here, I mean, I'm a great believer in past lives for myself. I can speak for myself because I've seen some of mine. And I do see for you this kind of push back into this sort of temple place where you were someone and you were something, quite important or quite relevant back in the day. And so now you've done this full cycle in your life where you do have a very strong psychic healing mediumship ability. It comes quite naturally to you. I feel that many responsibilities have, I guess, stopped you from being able to do a lot of the things that you wanted, to do. But, I don't often see, I see kind of the snake as your totem. There's a lot of things that I'm being shown in a way that I don't see a lot. It's only for a very select few that I have these visions. So the answer is yes, it will unfold and will continue and you will open up, and you never know, you just might be doing what I'm doing, what we do, but in a different sort of way. But I'd be curious to see whether you are attracted either to Rome or Italy or Greece, or whether there's a connection that you feel. So yes to your question though.
Very
Yes.
good. I love that. Cherie, God bless you. Look what she's written. For anyone new here for a reading, you have to like and share the video. Then in one comment, here is an example. Liked and shared, will I move house? Amazing. Superstar. Okay, let's go with, her name is Roxanne, Niki. And
Yep.
she has said, greetings, I've liked and shared. I'm from the Philippines. I would like to ask if I can travel. I'm going to Australia next year. Thank you. Do you reckon she'll come to Australia next year?
I do. This has some emotional component to it. So obviously, it's not just like it's a holiday, but the feeling that I have is that it has an emotional spin to it. So I do feel that there will be something that happens. There's been a lot of stress though, and quite a bit of possibly even delay or yeah, just stress. I just feel a lot of stress around this. But 2023 will allow this to happen. As I mentioned to you, Harry, 2022, if we were going to have delays, if we were going to have dramas, not feeling well, financial burdens, breakups, whatever, this was the year for it to all happen. And so nothing has come easy, really, at the end of the day. So to answer your question, I do feel that you will hit our shores. Just try and be patient now and just try and be as calm as possible. But I am being indicated, I'm being told that yes, you do come to Australia.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. You got great feedback from Regan. She said, thank you so much. That was so accurate. Very
Oh,
good.
fantastic.
I like
Fantastic.
that. That's great. Let's go with Fred. Hey, Fred. Loved and shared. Hey, Harry and everyone. Could you please let me know about my love life and the relationship at the moment? Thank you. Blessings to you both.
All right, so thank you. The impression that I have is that in a lot of ways your tank has been empty. So I don't feel that things have been, going smashingly well. But I also feel that there is a recommencement or a recommitment or reconnection again in your life. So we start again. Whether it's with this individual that I'm seeing or not, I'm not clear on that. I do know though that there is a reconnection that takes place and a re-getting to know each other. If there has been a separation, if there has been, conflict for whatever reason, I feel that there's a lot of healing that's being shown to me for you within your love life and your heart. I feel that things start to balance out and there is a feeling of you finally being able to start to relax a bit or let go. So between now and March of next year, a lot's going to happen, but I feel that what happens is very, very good. You're a good guy and it's been rough, but I feel that you come out of this and there is just a whole new beginning for your life and the individual that you share your life with. So it's good to me. It feels brand new again. It just feels brand new, and that's sometimes what we need is to just have that brand newness, if there's even such a word, coming in, especially with someone that is familiar to you, but you find a new kind of place to begin again. It's beautiful. So good luck.
Amazing. Okay, let's go with the next one. Joe Megan. Hi, Joe Megan. Liked and shared. Will my husband and I start a new business next year? Thank you.
Look, with the business, I'm showing the month of August as possibly a beginning of a business. It's a little bit, it's kind of 60-40, so 60 in your favor of this being able to start. Some things need to be ironed out. Some things just need to be sorted out and worked out and continue working together and getting closer with each other and continuing with your plan. I feel that whatever this business is, whatever this idea is, it's a good one. And I feel that it has success attached to it. But everything has to be, cross your T's and dot your I's. Everything has to be done very, very well, as clear as possible, and also have, your financial side obviously sorted, and so everything is accounted for, and you're able to create this business and grow and grow and grow and get it to what I feel could be a really successful outcome where you have quite a number of either people working under you or with you, or that you somehow branch out or franchise or whatever it is that you do with this business. So there's a lot of potential around it. So it's just important that everything is clear and clarified and that you guys are completely open-eyed with where you're heading and that you're in unison, that you actually are working together and not against each other, because you do tend to grate each other sometimes, which is, yeah, that's pretty normal. But just be aware that, that grating could also, create a little bit of conflict. And so we don't want that. We want to be able to step in and just, kick some butt. So,
Oh, very
yes.
good. Very good. Okay, this is from Ingrid. Ingrid has said, I've liked and shared. Can I please have a reading on love? Will Jay and I be together? I think Jay is the initial.
So I'm not going to say no. What I will say is that Jay, the energy of Jay feels very up and down. So you're not going to get, to this point, a lot of consistency. And so the minute that Jay feels any stress or pressure, I feel that they can't cope too well, and then will kind of detach. And so it's not the best place to be with someone, obviously, especially if they can't cope with the emotions. But there is a friendship here, I feel. So when you have a friendship, the potential for things to move on from that are very high, because you do have that specialness or that knowing each other, but just the communication, not to take it too much to heart, especially when Jay presents this up and down, because it's not so much at you. I feel like you do everything right. It's not that. I feel that this person comes with quite a bit of baggage, and they haven't yet dealt with it. So I feel with that question, it could go either way, and the way that we make it happen is just by relaxing, is just by continuing to, grow yourself, continuing to be kind to yourself, and just not take things so seriously where it affects the way you communicate with each other because you're upset. At this point, this person, as I said, just needs to feel calm more than anything else, because they're so up and down. So I hope that helps.
Awesome, very good. Okay, next one we're going to go Natalie. Loved and shared. I'm just wondering how long this difficult time that I'm going through will last.
So this difficult period, you're like a trooper. I feel that if people knew everything that you've gone through, probably a lot of people wouldn't have been able to handle it. So you're a very, very strong individual, and the spirit really commends your strength, and just your heart is very, very kind. It hasn't stopped being loving and kind, which is beautiful to see, because we need people like you in this world. I feel that come December, especially in the first week of December, is what I'm being shown, that there is a lightening of the load, and it will continue to be less and less and less and less as we go into 2023. September, I feel some sort of opportunity or some sort of windfall or something great is going to happen in your life, and it will certainly cement your faith back into the world. But things will improve. I feel that there has been losses, there has been deception. I feel like you've just been through the ringer, and so yeah, you're a very, very special person, and I do feel, as I mentioned, the first week of December and onwards, 2023 will be a kind year for you, and onwards from that as well. So yes, my darling, things will get
Very
better.
good. Very good. Okay. Let's go with Kelly. Liked and shared. Is there anything coming up for me, please and thank you?
All right, so what's coming up for you is you've got a decision that you have to make in the early part of 2023. I feel this decision is, about what you want to do in a work sense, and just even a life change sense. It's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. When we are presented with an opportunity, sometimes it can come as a shock, but your spirit, your soul needs, variety. It needs to feel alive. It needs to be creative and feel like it's loved and cared for. And so this kind of decision, I feel that you've been kind of holding on to this for a while, or trying to make a decision for a number of months. And it also is connected to kind of your relationships and what you want, in that sense as well. There's a lot of growth and there's a lot of change here if you agree to partake in it. Or you can decide to not make any changes and stay within the realm that you are. It's up to you, obviously, what you do. But I feel with what I'm being shown that you're going to take some calculated risks, and they're not risks. It's actually you setting yourself free. So yes, there are some things happening for you, more than what you realise. So hold on to your hat. All will be well.
Amazing. Very good. Okay. Cherie, I love you. She goes, gotta love my son. He's gone to the fridge in the garage to get me a vodka cruiser. Cherie, you are a legend. You
Give
are a
me one.
legend. Yeah. Give you, yeah. Sure, can you get it sent from Sydney to Queensland? Can you get it in time? That's awesome. Okay. That's Natalie is who you just read for. Niki, thank you so much. Yes, I've been through a lot, but this gives me a lot of hope. Kiss, hug, kiss.
That's good.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
Let's go with Melissa. Hey, Melissa. Hi, I've liked and shared. Are there any random messages for me, please? Some people that are around me are not my people and I'm stuck. Hi, Harry. Hi, Melissa. So what do you reckon? So she's got some people around her that she feels stuck with, and she doesn't feel like they're her people. What do you reckon, Niki?
I mean, I believe that you're absolutely right. I mean, in life, at different times, we will all find ourselves, where that certain people aren't your people, because all your spider senses will be telling you, don't open up about this, don't say too much about that. You won't feel comfortable, and you'll have to, do the spring clean, basically. I mean, you are correct. But it's not a bad thing. I mean, people that aren't your people, it's just not on the same wavelength, the same belief system, or just the forgiveness factor. I mean, you have a lot of empathy, so you're very open-minded. So people that lack empathy, it can be quite, well, they are closed-minded, and so you're going to have a conflict of interest there. You won't agree on pretty much anything, to be honest, and so then you're having to appease things, by agreeing or not challenging, just not being able to be yourself. I feel that you've got a lot of fire in your belly, and so you will kind of step away, but in a real classy way. Stepping away doesn't have to mean, having a big fallout and having to, have an argument or anything like that. It's just about, finding other interests and doing other things energetically. Organically, things will just sort of begin to untangle. They are already, because you have your awareness of what's going on, and so you're able then to follow your path, and just the contact will become less and less and less. And that's a very nice, organic, gentle way of things going separate ways. It's the way that I like personally, because I don't feel that there's any real karma attached to being gentle and just finding new interests, and just continue to be kind and, nice as you are, and just live your life. When we blame or have this other stuff taking place, people then become surprised that they attract a very similar situation again in their life, until they sort it out. So that's what's happening, and I hope I've made sense.
Very good. Okay, let's go with Sonia. Sonia James liked and shared. What do I need to understand to move forward? Study, work, life in general.
Oh, look, I feel that it's been a real balancing act for you. So there isn't, enough hours in the day for everything that you want to do, but that's okay. I feel like you will find your balance again. And February next year is quite a significant new beginning for you, and being able to put everything that you have within everything that you want to do. So energy wise, you're putting in, a very high level. So you begin to work well, study well, and live much better. You were always destined to kind of be involved in some way with the public, and deal with the public. So your position in life will gravitate to a higher level, but you're very grounded, very practical person. And so you will assist many people in different parts of their lives with what it is that you learn, what it is that you come out with. But your ability to balance is getting better. But February is where I feel everything really begins to steamroll. It starts to really get moving. But it's a momentum I really like, because you've got all this practical stuff, but then you've got fun as well. You're living your life, on top of working hard and doing this other stuff. But the balance is always being able to have some quality of life. That's most important, because then you will become even more productive. So yes, it feels very good to me. Thank you, darling.
Awesome. Okay, let's see the next one. Let me just go to the next one. Kelly has written, liked and shared, is there anything you see for me coming up? Thank you.
All right, so you're just another soul that's had quite a bit take place, especially the last 5 years for you. And so it's been a little bit like reinventing yourself. And that reinvention is a good thing, because it will attract good things. Everything has been a little bit stagnant, for sure. And I also feel that possibly your health hasn't been the best. But I feel like everything, through looking after yourself and consulting professionals or doing what you need to do, I feel like you get on top of everything. I feel that you find a sense of yourself. I feel that you attract new people into your life, and I feel like we've got a relationship energy being shown. So there's definitely something happening on that level, where it just feels real. It feels good. It feels honest. I feel that you're expressing yourself. There's a lot of healing here with this emotionally. So it's a bit of a mind, body, soul thing. You've had a real dark night of the soul, as I mentioned, for the last 5 years. It's been difficult, but your life opens up, and I just feel this sense of, lightness. It's like all this heaviness begins to leave your body, and it begins to just leave your mind, and you just seem so much better. And I see big smiles. I just feel that you haven't smiled for a long time, not consistently, but it comes back. So I hope that helps, darling.
Awesome. I just saw a comment here. Hi, Florence. Nice to see you. Cherie, just saw Florence as well. That's a blast from the past. Hey, that was beautiful. We love you back. Let's go with, I think it's Edith or Edith. Liked and shared. Will my life start improving sleep, please?
Yes, so a lot of questions having a very similar sort of flow as far as improvement. And thankfully, I can say yes to most of these, and you're one of these people too. I feel that, again, for you, there's a lot of healing. I feel that people have not been very kind to you. I feel that there's been a bit of yuckiness or a bit of deception or something along those lines where you've had to deal with stuff. But all that is being put to rest. I feel that I'm shown a birth. And so when I'm shown a birth, obviously it could pertain to a pregnancy around you. Yes, it could. But also it pertains to a new beginning or a new life. I feel that you're also someone that gets on top of their health, their mental health, their physical health. You start to really want to become the best version of yourself. I see you being fit, like getting physically fit, walking, like really connecting with life again. It feels as if you've been very enclosed. Perhaps you've had anxieties or are still dealing with those. Whatever the case, I feel like you get picked up by the universe, by spirit. It's beautiful when the spirit picks us up because you feel that. You feel like you're moving in the right direction. Things feel a lot softer and people seem a lot kinder. And you deserve this because I feel it's been a long time. So, yes, just kind of live your life as best you can this year. But come 2023, I feel there are major, major things happening in your life that are all for the betterment of your life moving forward.
Very
Thank you.
good. Very good. What about this one? From Joanne. Joanne or Joanna? I think it's Joanne. Joanne has said, I've liked and shared. Will all the things I have been going through settle down? And where do you see me ending up living?
All right, so with you, Joanne, there's been a lot of kind of karmic stuff. So a lot of destiny. You would have seen a lot of people's worst sides, unfortunately. But in all of that, you haven't lost, your sparkle. You've certainly been tired, but you haven't lost that thing that makes you unique, which is obviously good to see. I feel that where you end up living, now I see a body of water. So obviously a body of water is near the ocean or a river or a lake. There's certainly a big water feature where you end up. It's like a sea change. So the word sea change, I'm being told. And that's lovely because often those areas, have good weather and you need that heat on your body. I feel like the sunshine, that vitamin D is very, very good for you. And so that's where I do feel you end up living. As far as your karma or the karmic stuff that you've been going through, it will settle because it's petering out now. It's losing traction. And so the next step is that it starts to dissipate. It doesn't mean that it goes away, completely, but certainly the energy of it weakens a great deal. And I feel by July of next year, your life is exactly where it needs to be, going in the direction it needs to be. And I actually feel that you are happy again, darling. Thank you.
Beautiful. Very good. Thank you, Joanne. I've got one from Teresa, who's one of our regulars. Teresa, have liked, loved, and shared. I love all you beautiful, amazing people. That's nice.
Nice.
She's had a bad week and would really love any messages from Spirit or my guides, please and thank you.
So this is all now being about taking the hands off the wheel. It's like you really try and help everyone. You try and make sure that everything's okay, everyone's okay. It's like you put everyone before you and you've exhausted yourself. I feel that sometimes people take you the wrong way. So you're a person that doesn't have an agenda. So when you give, you just give because you give. You like giving. It's not what I can get from giving. It's just that's your thing. And that's a very rare trait. But I don't want you to change. You know, what the Spirit says is about, you know, trusting even more, trusting that you are on path, that you are made of very strong stuff. You have a grandmother in the Spirit that was, I feel, like an innovator, very forward in her thinking, really paved the way for your family in her way. Maybe grandmother, great grandmother. There's definitely someone that was so modern in their way of thinking. And you come from good stock, and you just need to continue moving forward, brush it off, do what you need to do, and just keep going. You are okay. You will be okay. The Spirit is always supporting you, and keep being that beacon. Keep being that light. Don't let anyone take that from you, because we need people like you, because you help people without any agenda. All right, so bless you.
Very good. Cherie's one of our regulars, Niki, and we love Cherie. Cherie, we love you. Loved and shared. Thanks for sharing your time with us. Will my son's friend who wants to be a lawyer get into university next year? And will I find my new puppy? I keep missing out on the ones that I love. Just missed out on one today. Or is there anything for my family also would be fine?
All right, so I feel like the friend needs to, you know, tighten up a bit, buckle up a bit. But I feel like, yes, I feel that the friend will end up being able to do that, but just has to refocus. I feel like there's been the energy's been a little bit scattered, but this person's very intelligent, you know, very smart, too smart for their own good, I hear my mother saying. But that's a good thing. They're cheeky, which means that they're very good-hearted. And so I do feel that that they will get into what they need to become that lawyer eventually. I feel with it's funny. I don't even know why I see Goldilocks when you ask about the dog. Not that it may have no relevance at all, or I've got no idea, but I see Goldilocks, which is weird. But anyway, yes, you will have your pup. Just hang in there, and it's kind of like kismet. It's like the planets have to align. You know, our pets are our soulmates, you know, sometimes even more than a human. You
Absolutely.
share a very special, unconditional thing that you can't, they're very rare to have that with a person, I tell you
Um,
now. Yeah, I mean, you can love
absolutely.
people, but your animals, it just doesn't matter. You could be disfigured. It just doesn't matter. They love you. It's more than that. They read your aura. They feel your sadness. They feel your joy. They are genuinely happy, and to just be. They are the true angels of this earth, and they teach us a lot about just loving. I can hear my cat meowing in the background. He's hearing me talking about him.
Yeah.
I get it, toots. Is yeah. Anyway, so you will. So you just have to the things. Just the planets have to align with this, you know, because you are wanting a very. It's not just a dog. I mean, this is going to be a family member. This is going to be your child, basically, and so the right one is in preparation for you. So don't worry. I also feel just in the offset, there is some financial, so we're selling or buying, there's something happening in 2023, very good financially. There's something quite lucrative that I'm being shown also,
Sure.
maybe an expansion of some type. But yeah, bless, thank you.
Fabulous. Very good. Okay, let's go with Kerry or Carrie. Carrie, loved and shared. Gorgeous Harry and Nikki. Ah, would like would like to know if you see our cars selling. Please and thank you.
With the car, I do feel like you'll get rid of it, but you just need to be just a little bit, just maybe a tiny bit more flexible. That's all. And I'm not talking about, going down a whole heap of thousands of dollars or anything like that. Just be a little bit flexible. I feel like you will end up selling this, and I don't feel it's any longer than, say, of an 8-week timeline. So we're looking at inside of the next couple of months, I do feel. And it'll be just sort of a call out of the blue, and I feel like it will happen, pretty quickly. You won't have a tire kicker with this. It will be just quite swift. There may be a little haggle with the price. I don't feel anything extravagant. I feel like you'll be comfortable. I like the fact that this person will be very clear. And so when you've got someone clear like that and they've got the cash and they just want to do it, then just do it. It saves you a lot of headaches, and yeah, the non-tire kicking is obviously the bonus here. So yes, I do feel you will.
Very good. I've got some feedback for you, darling. Cherie
Thank you.
said feedback. Thanks for that. Yes, he's been a little slack at the moment. He's with us here tonight watching the fight. The dogs that I keep missing out on have golden colored fur. So that could be the Goldilocks, of course.
Yeah.
And then she goes, oh my God, I want to buy a new house next year. I'm so excited now. That was a great reading, Cherie. That was fantastic. Niki, thank you so much. That was amazing. You nailed the whole show. You nailed the whole show. Woohoo! Well done.
Thank God.
You did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. Niki, are you available to take the calls after the show?
I will be, Dal, yes.
Amazing. Her pin, everyone, is 9895. And as you saw, the feedback was tremendous. Niki, thank you so much for that. Are you going to the live show? Or hold on, not live show. The recording of the show. No,
not this year, but I'll definitely be there early next year to do that. I can't wait. It's good times ahead, that's for sure.
Oh, good. Oh, fantastic. All right, Niki, bless you. Thank you so much for tonight. So grateful.
Thank you.
And keep enjoying your beautiful, gorgeous weather.
Thank you, darling. See you soon.
Right.
Always
Lots
good to
of love.
see you.
You too, darling.
Lots of love.
Lots of love. Bye, darling. Bye, bye.
Bye.
What a great show. What a great show. Thank you, everyone, so much, and your wonderful feedback. It was tremendous. Thank you, Cherie. It was just great. It was really, really good. So please go to psychictvinternational.com, which is our website. The phone numbers in Australia, 02-907-10199. Phone number in the US, 1914-3737280. Phone number in Canada, 17788-071426. And the mobile number worldwide is +61 488 25177. Niki's pin is 9895. Sorry. So Niki's pin is 9895. Joyce's pin is 9163, who we didn't have tonight. And I'll let you know who else. Oh, I'm so glad, guys. Thank you so much. Chantel is pin 9103. JJ is pin 9120. And Grace is pin 9888. And as I said, Niki's pin, who you just watched, is 9895. So I will see you again soon. Remember, the Sydney show is being recorded next week on Thursday. So I doubt that there'll be a Facebook show, to be honest. I doubt, unless I'm not able to be in Sydney and I do a Facebook show. I don't really know. I've got no idea what's happening. But stay tuned. I'm sure we will find out. And I will see you all very soon. Good night, everyone.